Dear listeners, the words of Al-Razi you will hear shortly are the result of days of careful and patient compilation. We have a small request. Please like the video and write Ameen in the comments. This way, we can share these wise words with many more people, inshallah. Thank you from the heart for your likes and comments. If sustenance increased with knowledge, the ignorant would not struggle to get by. Two things destroy people: the greed to amass wealth and talking too much. True honor is not doing in secret what you would be ashamed to do openly. I overcame lust, but I couldn't conquer the worse evils of pride and anger. People only think about injustice and evil when it happens to them. When you get used to losing loved ones, you start to care less about life. Educate children so you don't have to punish adults. Be content with the good you've done, and let others say what they will about you. Liars don't believe those who tell the truth. Live as if you'll die tomorrow, learn as if you'll live forever. To love is to become a scholar, hoping they might one day read your work. No good comes from a sadness that doesn't stay with you. If you're in despair, you're living in the past. People seem to forget that the ground they walk on proudly will one day lie above them. The happiest person doesn't compete or fight with others. Those who blame others are at the start of the path. Those who blame themselves are halfway. Those who blame no one have reached the end. Allah created us to walk upright, unlike animals. Yet most people spend their lives bowing or crawling. Don't promise when happy, reply when sad, or decide when angry. To live without causing pain to others, one must have a spiritual and moral ideal. Small pains make us lose ourselves, great pains help us find ourselves. All people are born original, but many die as copies. Never look down on anyone, dead or alive, lest you perish. You never know, they might be better than you. The ugliest gossip comes from hypocritical scholars. What's meant for an elephant isn't given to an ant. Fear of Allah depends on how much you know Him. A righteous person brings happiness, a wrong person leaves experience. Nothing is lived in vain. The one who knows their soul best knows their Lord best. You can't find peace around those who find fault. I despise anyone I don't see working for this world or the hereafter. Those who make a habit of guarding their tongue live in safety. Being chained for telling the truth is better than being freed by lying. The most important moment in a person's life is when they become aware of their true self. This can lead to the best or worst outcomes. Workers have no time to think of evil, idlers can't escape it. Not understanding is harder than understanding. They say only those who suffer can guide and heal others who suffer. No one is free who hasn't mastered their own empire. No one who can't control themselves is free. Don't say, impossible, even the impossible can happen. Don't let the ignorant disrespect the wise. Pray to Allah that all your actions align with Islam. Marriage isn't a bond to start with doubt, reluctance, or unclear feelings. Say wonderful things with few words, not little with many. Avoid acting or speaking in anger. Don't judge your greatness by the shadow you cast at sunset. Faith begins where reason ends. True wisdom is knowing yourself and your Lord at the same time. Good people are good, no matter their language, faith, or color. Many Muslims are just someone else's version of a Muslim. Their thoughts, lives, and passions are borrowed or copied. Don't surrender your faith to others' influence without questioning. If you have character, you'll also have enemies. No one will accept you as you are. Either face your mistakes or become shameless. Being ignorant is one thing, being ungrateful is another. Trust those who love you for who you are. You're free if your possessions don't own you. When we break free from one prison, we often run into the courtyard of a larger one. The root of all pain is attachment. I've lived through things I can't explain. Take it as good and don't ask how. Unconditional faith is the deepest spiritual longing of all people. Silence is wisdom, but few practice it. The capital of being virtuous is time. Life is short. Use it for what matters most, being with those who have gathered their hearts. Nothing is as beneficial as good company. Thank those who show you kindness. Give to those who thank you. Gratitude preserves blessings, while ingratitude destroys them. Gratitude increases blessings and protects from poverty. It's better to have a need unmet than to ask from someone unworthy. Worse than affliction is being ill-mannered and impatient because of it. The strongest resistance is keeping your heart pure. Trust everyone who loves you for you, that's true love. Minds veiled by the thought of seeing Allah before all else can't perceive truth until they break free. A person's essence isn't their outer form but their character, for they will be resurrected by their morals, not their shape. Don't focus on adorning your exterior, let your inner self shine like the moon. Death concerns those whose hearts are full of deceit and clutter. A heart not filled with true knowledge is aimless and without purpose. The hardest vice to abandon is pride, arrogance, and self-importance. The wise stay silent, the ignorant forget. You're rushing around, pause and think. Seeing with the heart's eye surpasses mere thought. Ignorance is darkness, knowledge is the water of immortality. Forget others' words, watch yourself. See your own faults. Only words can heal the wounds words create in the heart. Listen to advice and guard your tongue if you seek salvation. The hearts of those who talk too much are sick. If someone boasts about their goodness, a single fault will shame and silence them. Turn away from those who turn from you. If people close their doors to you, walk away, knowing this separation is Allah's way of creating new beginnings for you. Without struggle, there's no vision. The heart knows reasons the mind cannot grasp. A heart not occupied with truth is overtaken by falsehood. Don't share your illness with many. This silent trial brings you closer to Allah's infinite mercy and power. Every pain and tear is a sign of His love for you. If you abstain from sex for long, your body's balance falters, your mind clouds, and your soul loses its natural harmony. Those who don't tame their passions by 50 can't see the light of wisdom. Bodily desires obscure more than what the eye sees. Lust dulls the mind, piety sharpens it. Chasing fleeting pleasures shouldn't veil eternal truth. The best religion is honesty and tolerance. If you don't know yourself, how can you know your Lord? Even in marriage, obsession with desire clouds the soul's peace. Lust's haze hides truth's light. When enslaved by desire, your vision narrows. Breaking its chains brings true freedom. Temporary pleasures shouldn't block lasting peace. The longer you abstain from sex, the clearer and deeper your mind becomes. As you distance from bodily desires, your soul hears its own voice. You gain chances to meet yourself, explore your inner world, and grow. Sex is just a fleeting physical experience, true value lies in the fulfillment of soul and mind. Eat and drink with relatives, but be cautious about sharing your personal matters and inner world. Not everything needs to be spoken, that's just chatter. Never forget that your actions come from you, not fate. Imagine you died, pleaded, and were given one more day. Live today as if it's that day. When minds unite, great knowledge emerges. But when egos collide, deceitful schemes are woven. O Allah, illuminate our hearts with the light of truth. Grant us the wisdom to benefit from the knowledge of sages like Al-Razi, not just to hear their words but to live them. Teach us to use knowledge to draw closer to you and deepen our worship, not to exalt ourselves. Grant us the insight to discern right from wrong and the steadfastness to reach truth with patience. Remove pride, greed, and envy from our hearts, and plant mercy, justice, and good character in their place. Make us your servants who live with humility alongside knowledge, compassion alongside strength, and generosity alongside wealth. Have mercy on the scholars of the past, and give us the will to carry their truths to future generations. Accept our prayers, adorn our deeds with sincerity, revive our hearts with the Quran's light, and beautify them with the Prophet's example. Make us your friends, beneficial to your creation, and people who leave a legacy of goodness in the world. O Lord, forgive all the brothers and sisters gathered here, and grant us to breathe our last with faith. Ameen.